Hey, y'all, welcome to Late Night with Bridget and Holly. I'm your host, Bridget.
And I'm your host, Holly.
And y'all, we are going to pick up on episode 2 or whatever you want to call it of part 2 of the 20 questions. Okay, so we're just going to kind of pick up. We're going to ask these other 10. But before we get into this, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every Tuesday and Friday at 11 p.m. about new podcasts that drop. Also, you can listen to us on any of your favorite podcast station. If we don't happen to be on one, let us know. We'll get it there. But okay, so Holly, we're going on with the 10 questions, the second 10 of the 20
Right.
questions. So I'm gonna let you go first on this one.
Okay, so number 11.
Yes.
If you could ask God one question, what would it be?
Why did you make me suffer so much? Why did I have to suffer so much?
That's
Yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, that's a hard one too. Like,
Yeah.
I would want that answer too. I would want that.
Yeah.
Um, Mine would probably be why'd you take our parents so soon? Why did they have to
Mm-hmm.
leave us
So
so
soon.
soon? Especially my dad, because he passed away at 44. And
Yeah.
mama at 66. And then we all of our aunts and uncles are passed away. There's no more sisters and brothers left on mama's side. And we didn't really know a lot of my daddy's family. I mean, the ones we did, they're gone too, but like our further away, more distant relatives, we weren't close to and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. And even
Mm-hmm.
on his side, he's got one living brother, but we don't associate with him. And he didn't have any sisters. He just had two brothers, and one
Gotcha.
passed away. Of course, he did, and he's got the one brother left. Now he's got three daughters, and we were close growing up, but and they're first cousins, but we're distant. We don't talk or anything.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. That would be it for me. Okay. Then for me, it's have you ever met a child you didn't like?
It wasn't that I didn't like this child. It's just this child was wild and out of control, and their parents weren't parents. If the child cried and acted up, they throw a tablet in front of it, an iPad or whatever. If they cried wanting this and that and had a temper tantrum, they would just throw something at them to calm them down.
Yeah.
And I don't believe that's how you handle a child. I mean, this child was very hyper, rambunctious, kicked Jason in the balls, like he because of what was wrong with him, I don't think they knew maybe
Mm-hmm.
how to handle it or whatever. But yeah, it wasn't that I didn't like the child. It's just the parents could have. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, just yeah. What about you?
Oh hell yeah, I don't like kids.
You said, "Oh hell yeah, I don't like kids."
Not unless I'm related to them. If they're mine and I'm related to them, but generally speaking, I'm not a kid person.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I mean,
don't care
that's
for
that's
kids.
understandable. I totally get that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, number 12. If you killed somebody, how would you get rid of the body?
Mm, do I have the means? Do I have any equipment and the means to do anything?
Whatever, however you would want to get rid of it, you can use whatever you want, whether you
I
got
would
it or not.
I would dig up my septic tank and put them under the septic tank and replace the septic tank. Put everything back over it.
Damn,
Mm-hmm.
that's better than what I was thinking.
What you thinking?
I would stand clear back. I'll put them bitches in a wood chipper. What was left, I'd feed it to the hogs. What wasn't eaten, like if bones, I would grind them up like sand and flush it down my toilet.
Okay.
And then I would take apart the wood chipper and disinfect the fuck out of it. Spray my yard down real good. Put all kind of chemicals like grass is about to grow again and all that. And then boom.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, because I was thinking septic tank, because that way, if the police come, I'd be like, oh, I just had my septic tank pumped. And I would literally
Yeah.
pay somebody to come out and pump it so I'd have the receipt for it.
Yeah. See, that is awesome. Like, that is damn good. Girl, you've been thinking about that one for a long time, ain't you? I ain't like, 'cause
Actually, yes.
you didn't hesitate or nothing. Because when I wrote this question down, I'm like, dang, what would I do? And JoJo was asking me, what would you do? And I was like, wood chipper. Wood chipper. JoJo's like, I'd feed them to the pigs. I was like, oh, I would do both then. I was like, I'd do the wood chipper. What the wood chipper didn't get, the pigs will get.
Yeah, yeah. You had to
You
think on
go,
it.
girl. That is, I have not yet seen a case on TV or read about a case where somebody actually did that. And I would love to know, not in a bad way, hoping somebody did, but I would be interested to see if I dug if
Well, have you not heard that
anybody's ever
girl
done
on
that.
TikTok and they talked about what would you do if you hurt my best friend? And she went and told all the stuff she would do. She said she'd dig a 12-foot hole. She'd put them in the damn 12-foot hole. Then she'd cover it 6 feet. And then she'd put a dead animal carcass at the 6 foot mark. And then that way, when the dogs would come sniff it out and dig, they would find the animal carcass and just assume that that's all it was to it and stop there.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
She got that shit planned out.
Yeah, and she was talking about
Kudos for her.
what she would poison you with because it wouldn't be found in your bloodstream and everything. I'll have to find that one.
Oh my god, yes, you gotta send that to me. Send that to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so has an ex ever reached out to you since you've been with Jason?
Yes.
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 Does
You?
Jason know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, a
Oh
couple of
yeah.
mine has, and yeah, my husband knows.
Yeah. I've had two reach out to me.
Me too. Two, maybe
Uh-huh.
three. Two, maybe three. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we're on the same page with that one. All right. Number 13. What's the most dangerous impulsive thought that you've ever had but not acted on?
Dangerous and impulsive thought that I've ever had.
Uh-huh. But not
But
acted on.
uh, I can't think of one off the top of my head.
I
Uh,
couldn't either, but I thought it was an interesting question to ask. And I was like, dang, I can't think of one that I've had. But it's a damn interesting question. And if y'all are watching this and y'all have had a dangerous impulsive thought that you've had but never acted on and you want to share it, we would love for you to comment on that and share it with us.
Probably back talking my daddy because that was dangerous and impulsive. So I just be like, I better not do that.
No, 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 no,
Yeah, I
no.
can't think of one on that one. That was a good one
Okay.
though.
Thank you.
If the purge was real, if you could actually have a
Mm.
purge and it was real, would you participate? And if so, what would you do and why?
Shit like that terrifies me because I feel like that really could happen. Um, oh my God. So if the purge was real and I could participate,
Mm-hmm.
you said what would I get?
What would you do and why?
Oh, what
Like
would I
it,
do?
yeah, because in the purge, you can kill, you can steal, you can whatever.
I'd get all the money I could.
You'd
I'd
go to
get
the
all the money
bank.
I could, go to the bank, get all the money I could, and that way I could live a comfortable life. Like the rest of my life will be comfortable, and none of my family members will struggle.
Yeah,
What would you do?
kill.
You would.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to elaborate on who you would kill? Okay. I mean, which I know, but y'all don't know.
I got a couple in mind.
Pew
Pew pew pew.
pew pew.
Pew pew
Skittles and pew
pew.
pew.
Skittles and pew pew.
That was a good fucking question.
Mm.
Okay. What is the creepiest thing that you've ever done when you've had a crush on someone?
Oh my god. Um, yeah, I did. I had a crush, and me and my cousin, they had. I don't know how this happened, but all I can tell you is it was 3 o'clock in the morning. We was in the woods behind their house, creeping behind their house, and we was laughing because we thought if their parents come out with guns, we was going to be shot and killed in the woods.
Oh God.
But we was like in the woods at 3 o'clock in the morning creeping. She's like, "What are we doing out here?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I'm just trying to see what we can see, you know."
Oh my
But I
God.
was trying to peep in the windows and shit at 3 o'clock in the damn
Right.
morning.
You know what? Before there's nothing creepy that I've done. I sat there and I was like, what the fuck have I done that's creepy? And I was like, well, nothing. But I forgot to turn my Wi-Fi back on before we started recording. You think I can swipe and hit it?
Yeah, try it.
Hold on, you guys. Okay, hopefully it says I'm
Swiped.
back now. Okay, because I was like, that's a little too low, and I was like, why? And I was like, forgot to turn the Wi-Fi back on. Um, but yeah,
Y'all have to forgive her. She constantly stays with some technical
I
difficulties.
really do. I really do. And when we record, and we like to be at a certain percentage, and if I'm too low, there's no sense in us recording. But it's already starting to go up
Yeah.
more now that I turned my Wi-Fi back on.
There
But when
you
I
go.
turned my Wi-Fi off, it uploaded quicker.
Yeah.
Um, so number 15, happy 15.
Okay.
What's the wildest thing? Oh no, it's your turn.
Is it?
Yep, sorry. Because I asked what's the
Okay.
creepiest thing you ever did when you had
Okay.
a crush.
What's your biggest pet peeve?
I got so many of them,
Or
friend.
just name one.
Oh, God, biggest pet peeve.
Biggest pet peeve.
God, I got so many though. I would say smacking.
When somebody smacks you.
No, when somebody smacks when they eat. I can't stand that. I
Mm-hmm.
can't, but I can tolerate it from one person, and it's weird. Tammy, and she don't care that I say this, and I think I brought it up on another podcast, but it's only because she's not smacking to smack intentionally. Her teeth, they are like that. So they don't shut. Like, she's not, you know what I mean? Like, her teeth don't close. So when she eats, it'll cause her to smack sometimes because she has to chew that way to chew her food. But
Mm,
I can't stand smacking.
mm.
What
Gotcha.
is
Gotcha.
yours?
I would say probably one of my number one pet peeves is when people waste my time.
Oh yeah, yeah, because
Yeah.
that would be annoying as fuck.
Yeah. I think my time's valuable because I stay busy with so much stuff.
Right.
And if people waste my time, like I can't stand somebody calling me. I get on my daughter for this. Don't call me and put me on hold. Don't call me and
Uh-huh.
say, I hate call waiting. I hate call waiting. I hate, if you got a call and you decide you want to answer that call, just tell me you'll call me back and
Yeah,
hang
cause
up with me.
call you back. Uh-huh.
Yeah, don't leave me sitting there waiting. Don't just don't waste my time. I hate that because I
I
could
don't
be
blame
doing
you.
so many better things. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so now 15, happy 15 question.
Okay.
What's the wildest thing you did at the age of 15? Like how I did
Late
that play on 15, play on play.
Late out of school, probably late out of school for many, many, many days.
I remember that story too. Y'all go back to one
Hmm.
of our previous podcasts, you'll find that story up there.
Laid out a lot of days. There's 180.
Oh.
There's 180 school days, and I think I missed like 100 of them.
Mm-hmm. But she
Yeah,
still passed. She still passed.
I did.
um, all right. So the wildest thing that I ever did at the age of 15 would probably be trying to get some love, head into the club. Yep, I would say going to the club.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
wildest thing that I did when I was 15 years old.
Mm,
Yes,
gotcha,
yes.
gotcha. If you could just do one thing without suffering any consequences, what would you do?
One thing without suffering the consequences.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. That's hard.
Mm.
Uh, one thing that I would do.
Cheat, lie, steal, kill.
Damn. I really don't know. I'm like at a loss for this.
I'd rob a bank.
See, in my head, I was thinking bank, but I had already said that to the previous question. Um, but honestly, that's probably what I would do too.
Yeah,
And consequence free. Hell yeah, I would rob a bank and get all the money I could. So I'm with you on that one.
same, same.
Yes. Um. Okay. Number 16. Who is the one person you can talk to about anything? Anything from like your deepest, darkest to something most simple, but the one person that you can talk to about
I,
anything.
I got more than one.
But you gotta choose one. Because I have more than one, but you know,
Probably Sissy.
Sissy.
Mm-hmm.
For me, will be Tammy because we grew up
And
together.
yeah, right,
Exactly. She was always being a constant in my life, and we've never been inseparable. But I
right.
do, I have others, but the main one,
Well, I think that what's like yours with Tammy and me with Sissy is it's family. You trust them more. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like you trust them wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But I
exactly.
would say,
Because
yeah, I'd say Sissy.
yeah, because I'm like that, with you and JoJo and Heather, and Jason and stuff. But she's,
Say I will share with Sissy my insecurities and my and things that bother me a whole lot more than I will anybody else. I don't let other people see that
yeah,
side of me. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Same,
Yeah.
same.
Okay, so what is an activity that calms you down? Like if you're stressed out, if you're
Color,
angry, me too.
coloring.
Yeah,
And yeah, we miss our coloring so bad. We've got to make a color date so soon because me and Bridget love to color, but with other things going on, we've kind of had
we've
to
been
put it a
busy.
little on the back burner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
See, we are so much alike with a lot of this stuff. Um, would you ever take back somebody who cheated on you and they apologized profusely, said they'd never do it again?
Mm, just from experience, no. I think
Okay.
the relationship was ruined after that.
After that,
The trust is broken. The relationship is ruined. You don't really trust them anymore. You don't.
right?
You don't feel special anymore. There's severe hurt there. So no. Would you?
Yeah, yeah.
You would.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, your turn.
Have you ever had an STD?
No.
No.
Have you?
No. No. I think I did. I think one time when I was in my first marriage, I think I got chlamydia.
Uh-huh.
But I think they misdiagnosed it as a yeast infection, but they kept giving me different medicines. So
Uh,
they thought, yeah.
I was just
Hmm.
going to ask you too. I was going to play off that question and say, have you ever been with anybody? Not that you caught it, but have you ever been with anybody who had an STD? But I hadn't. I
My
hadn't
first
either.
husband cheated on me all the time.
Oh yeah, he
So
was a whore.
yeah, I'm surprised I didn't get more shit from him.
Damn, you got lucky on that one.
Uh
You
huh.
got lucky on that one. Um, Number 18. What are you most thankful for?
My family.
Me too.
Yeah, my family. Now,
Yep.
if you can't say family or friends, then I would say Ruger, and if I can't say anything living, I would say my health. Because even though I have diabetes, even though I have fibromyalgia and arthritis, I still think that I'm in good health for my age.
Oh yeah, because
Hmm.
you're like me, like we both are now diabetic, but it's manageable and we're not in the high numbers.
Right.
And I say the same thing too, family, friends, my animals, um, my health. I'm glad to wake up every single day and
Exactly.
start a whole new day and enjoy it and see what life has to bring.
Yeah. I'm thankful that I'm not a bitch. I'm
Same
thankful
here.
that I'm thankful that there's nobody out there that wants me dead. Probably is. I don't know.
Oh God, well, if they do, they got to deal with me.
That's right. Go ahead. What else?
That was that was it.
What was the question?
Um, what are you most thankful for,
Oh, okay,
Grandma?
okay.
It's
Okay,
your turn.
so have you ever used sex toys alone and nobody else is home?
Yes, and
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. Like where I work at, everybody's like, "Oh, I bet you're freaking in the sheets," and I bet your husband loves that you work here. I don't like them. I'm not big on toys. Now I can tell you all day, every day, what is good to get. And
Uh-huh.
I've got like one or two that I really absolutely love, but only if he uses them on me.
Right. Right.
Hmm
Now I like my evolved
I wanted to say it so bad, but I
old
was like, I don't know
fashioned
if you said it.
old fashioned. I sent it to
Old
Holly, y'all. I
fashioned.
sent it to Holly and I was like, "Do y'all carry these at the store?" And she's like, "Girl, that is old."
Uh-huh.
But that's my favorite.
That is so funny because when you said that in my head, I was like, I cannot picture Bridget playing with a toy. Like, not that you can't, but I just couldn't picture it when you seen it because I was like, who the hell she getting this for? I was like, oh God, in case she wants it for herself because she got one.
Oh Lord, honey, I have owned a vibrator for as long as I can remember.
Really?
My husband is a truck driver.
I know, but I just still can't picture you
And they
doing
would be
that.
times, there'd be times he'd be gone 2 and 3 weeks at a time back in the day.
Really?
Girl got to
Have
take
you
care of
ever
herself.
used it with him or him use it on
Oh
you?
yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So old Trusty has seen some things.
Yeah, it has seen some things. Yes, that's her. Yes, sir.
I love it. I love it. Oh, number 19. What's your biggest regret in life, if you have one?
Not honestly, not even though I was very close with my dad, spent a ton of time with him, not spending more time with him.
Oh,
Yeah. I wish life would have, because, he died when I was in my late 20s, early 30s.
yeah,
I wish I would have realized how precious it was. And I regret that he passed away before I got my shit together.
yeah.
I
Um,
wish he could see me now, when I've got my shit more together. I wanted to be a child that he got to enjoy before he passed away. And I was still a liability at the time he passed away.
yeah, but he did. You think he didn't, but he did, and he's looking down on you now, being proud of you.
I hope so.
Because
I would love to
good
think
and
so.
well if Cece or Brandon or Wes felt that, you would say to them, "No, that's not true. I'm proud of you no matter what."
I don't know. I'm a realist. And I think my dad saw me as a burden at that time. And but
Really?
yeah, because I didn't have my shit together. I was always, Daddy, let me borrow some money. Daddy, help me out here. Daddy, do this. Daddy,
Right.
and like with my kids, uh, they still do things that I think they can mature about.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
and they know how I feel about that, and I'm sure that they would, if I passed away before they got to the point that maybe they got their shit together, or maybe they did this better or that better, I think they would want me to see it, because at the time, let's say if I'd go right now, there's some things I would like. First of all, I'd like to have a relationship back with my one son. Second of all, I'd want my oldest son to get his shit together, and third of all, Sissy, I think she is one that gets overwhelmed easily. Anxiety, and she
Yeah.
gets overwhelmed easily. I'd like to see her get to a point where she could handle things better.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. And I get where you're coming from. Yeah, that makes, cause like with my mama, um, I would want her, to see how far I've come.
Mhm.
Even though it's only been 7 years, I think she would be proud and all that. And I'd like for her to see, hey, we're doing it on our own, we're making it and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So I
Exactly.
understand.
Yeah.
Um, my biggest regret in life, and I know this is gonna sound silly. I know it's gonna sound silly, but well, I kind of have two regrets, and to me, they both equal one big regret. But I didn't. I didn't get to tell my daddy bye before he passed away. They wouldn't let me go back there and see him. And it took me quite a few years to get over that. And my mama had to help me. And she's like, your dad knew that you loved him and he loved you and stuff. And, you know, I, I was affected by that for a long time.
Oh,
And then my other regret will be when mama was actually sick. I went to a hair appointment. And back
you've told me
then,
this.
yeah, with the sandwich. And I felt so bad because she was barely eating anything. And that was the one thing that she was wanting. So when she had a craving, I'd go get it. And I thought they would still be open, and I didn't know I was going to be at the hair salon that long. And when I went, they were closed, and I felt so guilty about that
Yeah.
because that was what she wanted, and I should have picked it up before I went to the salon, put it in the refrigerator at the salon, and came home. But I wasn't thinking. And I mean, I know she don't hold that against me, but I feel really bad about that.
I know you do. You've told me that before.
Hmm.
It's sad.
It
She
is.
for she forgives you though.
I think so. It took me a while to
She's
get
got
over
plenty
it.
of them sandwiches in heaven.
Right.
Yeah.
God's got a nonstop subway.
That's right. That's right. Um who name one person, you can only name one person in your life
Okay.
who inspires you to be a better person, to be a better you.
JoJo.
JoJo. Yeah, cuz
Yeah.
you want to be better for her.
Yep. And
Mhm.
she does, like, I can be down in the dumps about something, and she literally turns my frown upside down.
Yeah.
And for her to be the age that she is, she don't like when I say this, but she's so wise. She's so smart. She's so intelligent, and it's really like talking to a grown mini adult when
Yeah.
it comes to her. So when I'm down on myself or hard on myself, she does, and she'll be like, you can do this now. Like she would, and not that I don't get it from like my husband and you and Tammy and Heather, but me and her,
Right,
of
right.
course, are always together, and but I would say hands down will be her.
Right. Right.
What about you?
Honestly, and Shelly, I think she inspires me to be like, I see her as a really good mom. I see her as a really good person and friend and wife, and she inspires me to be the
Oh,
best me, you know what I'm saying? And she's
yeah,
always, like I said, if I'm down on myself, or maybe I didn't feel like I'd been a good mother or whatever, she's always, I mean, you do it too, but because she knows my history more, she's more like, well, that's
right,
that's not true. You've done this, you've done that. So she always pushes me when I'm down or inspires me to be better, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Things like
That's
that.
awesome. It's
Yeah.
like I said, that's how I am too because Tammy's been in my life for so long. And it's I got all of y'all for that. Like all of y'all just encourage me and stuff like that. And I mean, you've done it so many times. So
But but like your Tammy and my, they're our constant. They've always been there.
yeah,
They've put in the work. It's kind of like coming in and saying, like, if you've been working somewhere 30 years and somebody comes in and for 5 years they're a great employee. Well, that's good. You've done good. We're not taking that away from you, but Holly's been a great employee for 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you get what I'm saying? So that's exactly how I feel about it. Now, I would say Brittany inspires me to be a better me. Um, and she does in a sense. All my kids do, but since I couldn't name just, I only had to name one. I would say all my kids, but since I had to name one,
yeah,
that's why I named her.
yeah.
Because then
I
I
think
couldn't
that's
name
good.
one of my kids and leave the other ones out.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Um, so this is my final question. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate yourself through
Wait a
your
minute.
eyes?
Okay, are we talking about looks? Are we talking about personality? Or are we talking about total package?
Just a total package. On a scale of 1 to 10, through your eyes, what do you rate yourself?
Whew. It's going to sound really bad.
A 10.
Now, I would say an 8.
You say an 8?
Yeah, because I think for 50, going on 53, I don't think I look bad.
No,
Uh,
God, you don't. And you don't even
yeah,
look your age.
I think for 50, I mean, I know I have a kick ass personality. I know I'm a good
Mm.
person. So I would say an 8. What would you say for yourself?
I say a 9.
You go, girlfriend.
I would say a 9 because I mean, everybody around me can say that I'm loyal. I don't lie. I'm honest. I'm a
Right,
good friend, a good wife, a good mom. And I'm not. I don't come in the smallest package, but everybody struggles with their weight, and I know sometimes I say stuff about, oh, I need to lose a couple of pounds or whatever, but in general, I'm just a happy person,
right.
and yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I would give myself a 9.
You
I mean,
go,
I think you should
girlfriend.
be bumped up to a 9 and not an 8. I'm just saying, like when you said 8, I was like, I mean, of course, we're gonna say 10, but I was like, she's to go up higher than an 8.
Oh well, I've got a few things that maybe keep me from that. But okay, so that would take me to this plays a wonderful question into what you just asked. But
Oh,
my number 20 question would be, what is something you are self conscious about?
my PCOS.
PCOS.
I'm conscious about that because even though I've had a complete full hysterectomy, and I've never really talked about it a lot. I mean, to my close friends and stuff, and I mean, I don't care about talking about it on social media. But a girl, being a female having PCOS, there's very unpleasant things that happen to your body, and I will say I'm very very grateful because a lot of people get like the full beard and everything and have to shave and stuff. I literally get a circle of hair here, a circle of hair here, and then even though my hair is blonde, I have a stash.
Yeah,
So I'm very self conscious about that because when Jason go to touch my face, like I always keep it plucked because I always want it to be soft. And he'll tell you, he'll go to touch my face, and I'll be like, no, 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 I ain't plucked today. I got to pluck. And he'll be like, bitch, I do not care. He's like, you are my wife. I love you. And I'm
yeah,
like, I don't care. I don't care. I was like, because I don't like the feel of it. And even though it's probably like a patch that little,
yeah.
on each side, and I have to pluck it because I can't stand it, and
Right.
I don't, especially when you're on social media and you're up close to the camera. I mean,
Yeah,
there's been times where I've done videos and you can see a little bit of my mustache right there, but
yeah.
I mean, people get the fuck over it's hair, but I've always been self conscious about that, and I'm learning better now
Hmm.
to deal with it. And I think because back then when I had PCOS, it wasn't heard of a lot.
Yeah,
Nobody knew that much about it. God, it makes me feel like a vessel. It makes me feel like when my parents were old, how things have changed for us.
yeah.
And yeah, that's always what I've been, self conscious about. Besides the fact of asking Jason to take out the trash, that's about it.
I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah, a little
I'd
self
hate that
conscious
too.
about that. What is there anything that you are self
Mm-hmm.
conscious about?
Mm-hmm. My bat
Mm.
wings. I wanted to get surgery on this. I hate this. I absolutely
Girl,
hate this.
you do not
Yes.
need surgery on
I will get
that.
surgery on that. I will get surgery on that.
No.
I hate my bat wings. And yeah, I would say that's probably about it. Because, like I said, my weight, even when I was larger, I was never self conscious about my weight. I always thought that
Yeah.
it was like I feel like my face looks more aged since I've lost weight. Because when you're fat, it's a good
You got
feeling.
that fuller.
Yeah,
Like I
you
got.
look more plump, more.
Yeah. More.
You know,
It does that is the sucky thing about when you lose weight and stuff. And
yeah, it
I mean,
does.
I've always been a big girl, and I've always like I've not been like excuse me, conscious about my weight in that way, but I've been like, where, oh, I really want to wear that, but I don't think I can pull it off. But as I've gotten older, I'm like, I'm making that bitch mine, you
Mm-hmm.
know? So I
Mm-hmm.
see where you're coming from.
Yep. Yep. Well, y'all, we hope you enjoyed these podcasts, these 20 questions. We had 2 episodes. If you missed the first episode, go back and listen to it. But make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're trying to get 3 series off the ground: Ask Bridget and Holly, Confessions, and Settle the Argument. If you would like to email us with any of those questions so you can help us get those series off the ground, we'd be grateful for it. If we're not on certain podcasts, let us know. But just email us at bridgetandholly@gmail.com.
Yes.
Also, make sure you comment down here. Did you enjoy this podcast? What topics would you like to hear us talk about? Answer some of these questions. Let us know what you thought. But on that note, y'all, we appreciate you. We love you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.